people think, and a lot of the yo-yos out there that don't know how to invest are telling people, oh, sit still, it's too, the market's going down. Listen, between me and probably 6-7 students, we probably made $1 million this month. But just in this week, I'm bailing out of here shortly, where I'm going to make another $125,000. Basically, roughly, property I paid $275, and I'm selling it for $420,000, right? So, roughly $145,000 less, maybe $20,000 in commissions on that one. Also, I got my power couples out there, I call them now, because, it's really great when you get a husband and wife that support each other in what they're doing investing. I got a lot of men, I got a lot of individual women, but it's great when you see a team working together. And we got so much of that. It's really, really cool. In fact, just behind me right now, Jerry here got a fantastic family doing the same thing. I just interviewed Shane here again, by the way. This is Shane. Him and Dee Dee, his wife, they're doing their 5th deal right now and approaching $400,000 in profit. But one of those deals is closing this week. Likewise, I have 2 deals. I'm closing one this afternoon. I close one Friday. So I'm actually going in and picking a check from last week's deal and this week's deal. That'll be, $800,000 or something to me. And then actually, and Rich here, by the way, this is, here's the deal. Once you get into the class and you get up and rolling, you're going to realize it doesn't matter if the economy's going up or down. It doesn't matter. You can always make money in real estate. I've been doing this every year for 43 years. I've made money, tens of millions of dollars, hundreds of thousands of square feet of rentals. And Rich here, same here. Rich he's already made a couple $1 million in real estate, but he's made about, I don't know. He just flipped 2 little houses right now. I think he's making 60 on one and 30 on another. Not big deals, but still, that's $100,000. Anyways, and there's others too right now. But I just want to touch base with everybody because, look, I'm doing a webinar this Thursday, 7 p.m. Skip the bar, go to the webinar. If you haven't been in one before, go now because there isn't anything else like it. I've been making money this way for a very long time. My students are fantastically successful. I would bet anybody. I have the highest producing per person, right? Than anybody out there. I think I'm somewhere around $60,000 per student. All right, $60,000 per student. The only claim I've even seen close out there is somebody that claims they get about $15,000 profit per student. And but anyways, so there's nothing like the success that I've got in my class. Urge you to check it out. But and let's just talk about some of these things. I'm going to show you. Whatever you want to look at real quick here, but I got to go to a closing here pretty quick. Hey, Virgil. Hey, I got your note, by the way, Virgil, so we're good. Don't worry about that. There's just, it's just what you don't know, you don't know. So I'll be right back, but hey, make a note. This Thursday, 7 p.m. Central Time, you got to go out and you got to fill in you got to fill out the mentorship survey. Or get on my list somehow, whether it's that or sign up for a webinar, but urge you to do that and be right back. You want to learn how to make millions of dollars in real estate? I've made tens of millions over my lifetime, and I'm showing people how to do it. Get in my free webinar. I have it every Thursday, 7 p.m. Central. Go to the link below, FlipAnythingUSA.com/webinar. Sign up for it. You can talk to me face-to-face if you want. Don't waste any time. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. You don't want to miss my channel. I've been doing it for years. All right. So, listen, if you just got here, please hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Like I said, I'm just popping in here for a minute to let you guys know. Look, some of you don't, because you don't know. Some of you are feeling kind of helpless out there. You ever going to make any money? And I really, I got a note today, by the way, from one of my students. I just interviewed Shane for a second time, this time with his wife, Dee Dee. And, like I say, when you see a couple, when you see a wife and kid, they're sweeping and cleaning in the background on a house that they just cleaned up, something they bought $100,000 under market and they're about to resell it and make $100,000. I mean, it is a a family event to be celebrated. Jerry here, he made over $2 million just on one deal, but that was after making hundreds of thousands, on several other deals. And his son actually, or not his son, his grandson, actually, I think made a TikTok video about the new awesome, beautiful place that you see behind him back here, and it's just great, creating generational wealth and generational skills, by the way, so important. But anyways, that's it. Just trying to get people into the webinar this Thursday. What I was going to say is, so check this out. Shane, and this is typical for most of my students, they have more cash in their hands after they start making a deal or two than they've ever seen in their entire life. Some hundreds of thousands, some millions of dollars now. But Shane had actually wrote me a nice note here this morning and said, he said, you know what, Tom? He goes, I forgot to mention this in the interview. He goes, but I wanted to tell you, he goes, we got in kind of a legal dispute with a family member over a large, a family farm. And he goes, basically if they hadn't got in the class and made the money that they had, they wouldn't have been able to use the money to hire a lawyer and to win and to prevail and get their land back. Family farm stuff, big deal. And, that's really one of the best benefits of really, when you make money, you start to you have power to do certain things that you couldn't do otherwise, and then that can mean, taking somebody to court. It's not cheap to do that. And so I just want you to know I'm super sincere in helping my students achieve, their goals and making money in real estate and even go far beyond your goals. Listen, I've made far beyond what I ever expected I'd make, when I was young. When I first started, I was excited about real estate. Of course, I was lucky. I was 19. I got a property, made 20 grand, and, equity day one. And I realized, oh man, this is something. I can do this. I bought a property, owner financed. I realized, hey, I can do this without credit too. So I'm going to come back. Let's plan on coming back here if you can, and we'll do an Ask Tom. We'll get the phone going and everything else. But I really would like you to come back and ask some tough questions. Let's talk about it. If you guys, this is one of the reasons I started the mentorship. I was helping so many people individually for free, email this and that, but there became so many. I don't like answering the same question twice. I'd much rather answer a question for somebody that serves everybody else that's watching. So let's all make 2025, man. Let's make millions of dollars each in 2025. I know I will. I know many of my students are going to make multiple millions too in 2025. But let's just make your first 10 grand or your first 100 grand or $50,000. So I look forward to. I'll be back here at. We'll do something around 3:30. I actually. I'm going to go pick up a big fat check right now. But I look forward to hearing from you guys and seeing you a little later. Bye.
And listen, time is on a mission to eliminate all the snake oil and the fake gurus that fake y'all. He'll show you how to build an empire, starting with nothing but a desire. All you really need is a good mentor, not a used car bullshit. With time, you'll learn to crush it. Investing like Warren Buffett. With real estate, you cannot procrastinate. Everyone who hesitates is left at the starting gate. Hey, yo, so don't delay and join today. The mentorship and flip anything. USA, go.